Good morning, LBHT crew. Good morning, Road Nation. Yes, man. Okay, see, they are with the program now. They're here at 6:15. They are ready to go. You guys understand this is a 30-minute show, okay? Right. Unless we say otherwise. This is not one of those days where we can stay longer. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's get some good mornings out the way. Good morning, Dr. Cush. Appreciate you coming through. An Unkind Ravens fan says, good morning, everybody. Let's talk Ravens. Yes. Carmelo Moody, Grand Rising. Good morning to you. Michael Akins. Salute. Prodigy and Havoc from Mob Deep says, happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all be 1% better today than we were yesterday. Well, that's easy because, you're supposed to get 0 on Sunday. You're not supposed to do anything on Sunday. I mean, I had to work, but, whatever. Luke K, good morning. We got Flagship. Good morning, Flagship.
Good morning.
Big Boy, good morning. Just Aloe says, good morning, everyone. Salute, Just Aloe. Says, I hope we get some melting this week. Yes. Well, there's a couple days. Fingers crossed. It's supposed to be above freezing temperature. Like, freezing is 32. It'll be like 33, 34.
Right.
So we might get a couple of hours where, the top of the ice might melt.
Thanks.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Julian, good morning. Says, morning, gentlemen. Be safe. Ready for an authentic take on what's transpiring in Ravens news. All right. Domo arigato. All right.
Domo.
It is what it is. Salute. Grails only. Good morning. Who else we got in here? Devin. Good morning.
Hey.
Yolanda. Good morning. I see you, Yolanda. I saw you stream yesterday. Yolanda doing it big.
2 days in a row.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yesterday and Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yep. Jerome. Good morning.
What's up,
good
Jerome?
Morning.
Long time no see.
Yeah, well, he a new father. He getting used to them parent hours now.
Facts.
CES Junior, good morning. Zico Kage, good morning.
You.
We got a new member. Okay, Sherry Ray, good morning. Good morning, and appreciate you becoming a member. Yes. Chike good morning. He says, good morning, crew. Great time to be a I don't know, Ravens. Be a Raven, I think you meant to say.
Be a Raven.
Yes.
Ravens
Good morning.
fan.
Good morning. Ravens fan. Okay. Yeah. They corrected it right there. There you go. Hey, autocorrect gets us all. Okay.
All the time.
All the time. Showcase. Good morning. Imani. Good morning. Who else we got in here? Dance fan. Good morning.
Hey.
Black Cowboy, good morning. Cousin Davon, good morning.
Cousin. Hey,
yes.
Davon sent me a list of Baltimore slang, had me on the floor cracking up. Park Heights.
Tyrese, good morning. SV Cam says, good morning. Good morning.
What's up, nephew?
African 1000, good morning.
My guy.
Oh, good morning. All right, let's do it, man. So look, the Ravens coaching staff is coming together.
Mm-hmm.
They hired a game manager. First of all, I want to ask Coach this. What does a game manager do?
So apparently, okay, this is the thing, and I know a lot of people aren't happy with it, but this is what we asked for. We asked for some coaches to come in to be on the younger side, to be a little more innovative. And apparently with this guy, he may not have called plays in the past, but being that he's been with Sean Payton, he's been with Ben Johnson, he helped them drop the game plans for the actual games. He may not have directly been in there saying, okay, this situation of football, we're doing this against this defense, but he actually had to help them with game planning. So he knows plays, he knows how to attack defenses. It's just that he's never been the one tete-a-tete doing the actual game planning while the game is going on. So we'll see. Okay. But this is what we asked for. We asked for young.
I'm just curious because, I have no problem with that. But every coaching staff, they bring people on and they give them titles, and it's like, well, what would you say your job is? Like like Sean McVay had a get back coach, right? To make sure he stood behind the line or whatever. He just stayed on the field and all that stuff.
Facts.
No, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with somebody, if his job is to kind of just say, hey, we got 3 minutes left in the quarter, we should probably look to do this or whatever. That's fine. I don't have any issue with that. I think Harbaugh was trying to hire somebody like that before, and we shamed him out of it, right?
Jerry Rosberg.
Yeah, and I don't think that'd have been a problem if Harbaugh would have done it. Just not Jerry Rosberg, right? Like, stop hiring your friends. Get people that can actually, give you some suggestions that you don't already know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Harbaugh absolutely needed somebody like that. But Harbaugh always wanted to hire his guys that think the same way he thinks. And, what it looks like to me, I mean, I would have to dive deeper into these guys' backgrounds, but it doesn't look like these guys have a lot of ties together. And that's the thing that I like. Yeah, not a lot of experience. So if you're concerned about that, that's valid. But you're bringing in guys that have different perspectives, and as long as personality wise they can work together and they're willing to listen, that can that could be a very, very good thing.
Yeah, and I think that with Declan, I think that what they wanted to do was bring in somebody that could connect with Lamar, and being that both of them are 29 years old, and that's kind of young for an offensive coordinator, but it's somebody that can mesh and relate a little bit more to Lamar and kind of, I guess, pick his brain and find out what he likes, because a lot of coordinators do that with their star quarterbacks. What plays do you like? What plays do you run? Is there something that you ran in college that you prefer that we can kind of employ into what we do? These older guys, they stick to what they know. And I think with him, especially being with Sean Payton, Ben Johnson, like he gives an opportunity for the Ravens to be a little bit more dynamic, take this passing game to the next level. Todd Monken did an outstanding job with Lamar. Lamar won an MVP with him. Should have won the third. But this guy, I think, is going to open the passing game up. He's going to be able to get the most out of maybe Rashad Bateman if D-Hop comes back, or if we get a Mike Evans or somebody that's a little bit older that he can actually utilize. Tez Walker may be on the field. So I just think having somebody around Lamar's age was not a necessity, but I do think that it helps out a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's read a couple of comments here, and then we'll talk about the other coaching move that they made or they're trying to make. Who we got in here? Imani says, "I want to keep T. Martin." Well, we were just going to talk about that. They are looking to hire Ronald Curry, QB coach for the Bills, and this is where this is one of those I feel old moments, because when I saw the name, I'm like,
right,
it can't be the Ronald Curry from the Raiders, wide receiver. And I always remember him because I forget the team that they were playing, but he made he leapt up in the air, made a one-handed catch, and came back down back in the end zone 2 feet in for a touchdown.
Right.
And it was one of the greatest plays I ever seen. And I was like, this has got to be a different Ronald Curry. Nope, that's him.
I was thinking of a basketball player from North Carolina.
He was a great athlete. He played basketball. He played quarterback for North Carolina as well.
Yep.
He was a great athlete. And he was part of Josh Allen's MVP run last year.
Yeah.
So, he coached with the Saints for a little bit. He coached with the Bills last year. So he has some experience there. And again, I like T. Martin. I wouldn't have any problem bringing back T. Martin, but these guys have a vision. Jesse Minter has a vision. They're trying to bring some fresh voices in there. That may not be a bad thing. It may not be a bad thing. Rainmaker, what's going on, says, would Weaver actually consider coming back? Maybe. So Jim Leonard is off the table. He's going to the Bills. That was him and Joe Cullen were the two that we were talking to. I don't know if there's anybody else on Jesse Minter's list, but again, like Jesse Minter said, he calling the plays. So
right. Yeah. And who was the other team? Another team filled their head coaching. Arizona filled their head coaching position with the LaFleur brother, Matt.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. He's supposed to be introduced as the head coach. So
well, Mike LaFleur.
Mike LaFleur. So that's taking down another head coaching job. So Anthony Weaver, his opportunities are shrinking. So he may have to go back to the coordinator position.
I think all the positions are filled now. Because Kubiak is expected to take the Raiders job.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Yep. Just out. No black head coaches this cycle. It's funny because I was reading something. Somebody had tweeted that out, and it's always the same. It's always the same culprits. Every time you mention that, well, how many Hispanic head coaches were hired? Right. Hey, you know what? If you want to take up that battle, go ahead.
Hey, all right.
Hey, so someone said they too busy signing up to be ICE agents, shooting people in Minnesota. How about that? Julius, what's going on? Good morning. Says that is the same Ronald Curry, gents. I know. Played with Julius Peppers. Yeah. And also played football for Tar Heels as well. Yep. Played quarterback. Yep. Same one. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. And he's somebody that might be a head coaching candidate in a few years as well. Like he's from. Did he coach under? No, I don't think he coached under Sean Payton. But actually, if he coached with the Saints, I gotta look at the timeline. I gotta look at the timeline. He may have coached with Declan. Declan Doyle coached with the Saints for 4 years. I want to say 2019 to like 2023 or something like that.
2017 to 2021, I think. So it's something. It was about 4 years.
So there might have been an overlap where they coached together. So there might be some familiarity there. And hey, listen. It is a gamble. If you're saying, hey, this is a gamble, a lot of young people not a lot of experience, it is a gamble. It could work. It could not work. It better work. Yes, but I'm okay with this gamble for this year. Tracy is here. Good morning, Tracy. She says, hope everyone is doing well. I'm glad you guys are being open-minded about these hires. Yeah, definitely. Let Mentor do his thing, and we will see what happens. Personally, I like the youth movement.
100%.
Yeah. I just like different ideas, different ideas. And it's okay if it doesn't work, right? As long as you don't stick with it. That's the thing. If you made a mistake, don't stick with the mistake. You move on quickly, right? B said this a long time ago when we were talking about firing. Harbaugh needs to be fired. And it's like, oh, well, who do you replace him with? Give us some names. Like, okay, one, we can give you names.
Thanks.
Two, the answer is somebody better. And if you don't hire somebody better, you fire him too. Coaches cost, they don't cost anything against the salary cap.
Right.
Just fire them. Right. So I'm cool with it. Whatchamacallit, salute, good morning. Says, so we know LJ8 can make any offense look good at least for 2 years, but it's not about the regular season anymore. It's about the playoffs and getting first place in the division. Facts. Yeah. It's not even about the division. It's about winning Super Bowls.
Right.
Tanja, good morning.
Hey,
good morning.
How you doing?
Salute to you. Let's see. Rainmaker says, Jose, I thought you were cool, but after that comment, you definitely getting more respect from me. What's up, Hendo?
What's up, Ray?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
We had somebody subscribe earlier. I wanted to give them a shout out. Well, thank you for subscribing.
Appreciate
that. S. Campbell, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. And I would take this time to mention that we have 170 people in here total on all platforms. Appreciate y'all coming through. Hit that like button. If you're new in here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right. We're streaming live on 2 channels, Lunch Break Hot Take and the Rogue Pod. All right. So make sure you hit subscribe on both. All right. And follow us on social media.
Thanks.
Coach is here. Coach, good morning. We were just talking about game manager coach, game manager coordinator. What does a game manager coordinator do? We have ideas about what a game manager coordinator do. What all does that entail? And are you good with that hire? I'm cool with it. right? You don't have as much experience and you need some extra eyes on something,
right?
I'm cool with somebody, if their job is to look at time, keep track of timeouts, all that stuff, and let the coaches know, hey, here's where we at, be mindful of this. Hey, we should probably look to do this.
Right.
Cool. It's a team effort.
Facts.
It's a team effort.
Keep that challenge flag in your pocket.
Yeah. Yep. No, don't throw that. Don't throw that.
Right.
Tori, good morning. What's going on? Let's see. Prodigy says, thanks, fellas. Got to temper expectations from this youth movement. Time will tell, but can't make any grand decorations at this juncture. Facts.
Right.
Facts. I mean, you can have expectations. The expectations should be high for this team, right? Even with a young coach, because this is our window. So, okay, maybe not the first year. First of all, we can't be bad. We got to be a playoff team. But if we don't win it all next year, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, you got like a 2 or 3 year window to show that you can be a Super Bowl caliber team. You have to do it, right? I don't care if they have a lot of experience or not. You hired them,
right?
And you went uber young on the offensive coordinator. And yes, like we talked about, hiring Byron Leftwich. Byron Leftwich was offensive coordinator for a Super Bowl winning team.
Yeah.
So there are coordinators that, he should be employed by the NFL. I think he would have been great here, and he has Super Bowl experience. So, there are other ways you could have gone, but you went this route. That's fine. It just has to work now.
Right. And it should work. You like you said, temper expectations, but for me, I'm not tempering anything. We have a Super Bowl ready roster. We just need the right men to lead it. And I think that what Jesse's doing, I think he's taking the right approach. He's taking his time and trying to find people that fit together. He said a lot during his press conference. We're trying to build a culture here where we can lean upon each other. Everyone trusts one another to do what they're supposed to do. So I think that if we can, because, you say 2 or 3 years, this year in the draft, we have to find somebody that can take some courage away from Derrick Henry. If we got it, in year 2 of the Jesse Minter experience, we cannot rely on him to have 300 carries, 280 carries. We need somebody to take some of that weight off of him, and it's all going to be dependent upon what Eric Costa does during free agency, what he does during the draft. I think we can win it this season. If you look around the NFL right now, there is no team, even at its current state, that the Ravens couldn't beat. Like in the Super Bowl, we could take care of either one of these teams. Like Sam Darnold, he's cool, but defensively, we had the right coordinator leading us, deploying Kyle Hamilton the way he's supposed to be deployed. Namdi coming back. I don't see why we can't win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Louisville Cardinals Ravens. Good morning. Says disagree with Super Bowl ready roster.
It depends on the pieces.
We have the quarterback, right? Like that's the thing. We have the quarterback and we have some pieces, and you guys see what they do this offseason. Like, no, it's not great.
What's that?
Hold on.
What's that? What
happened?
What's that?
Have we been hacked?
Yeah, what is that? What am I saying about my screen?
Have we been hacked?
What is this?
Who's this?
What are those?
Is this? He might be still setting up. Well, he can bring himself up when he's ready. He can bring himself up when he's ready. Yeah. Right, Rodney is here. What is going on? But no, you look at what Mike McDonald did with the Seahawks. Was this his third year? Second year? Second year. The second year. Yeah. He did it in 2 years, and all he did was get a slightly better quarterback. He added a couple more pieces.
Right.
We're further along, right? We're further along than that. Like we have the quarterback ready to win. We have an all-world running back still.
Right.
You just have to make some changes to the O-line. We have pieces on defense. B said Jerome sent $25 cash app. Hey, appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Did he say anything, B? I'm not sure if he said anything, but Jerome, because you sent the cash app, you get one of these. Yes, salute. Appreciate it. For the that is for the cash. Oh, B left.
Yeah, of course it is. He's a sucker. But like to your point, like that's a great point. In Mike McDonald's second year, he went to a Super Bowl. Nobody thought the Seahawks had a Super Bowl ready roster. They went from Geno Smith to Sam Darnold. They lost Tyler Lockett. They lost DK Metcalf. Who would have said this is a Super Bowl ready roster?
Mm-hmm.
But they made it.
Yes. Yeah. So we can do it. We can do it. But yes, I think this season they got exposed for how bad the team was without Lamar out there, which is a big reason why Harbaugh is out of here. But you had the offseason to correct a lot of those things. You can do a lot in 1 year.
Right.
You can do a lot. So we'll see how it goes. Tracy, thank you for the super chat. Says now EDC has to get the right players and stop with the nice guys.
100%.
That's my hope. The nice guys, I think that's a John Harbaugh thing, right? Mm-hmm. He wants certain type of players that aren't going to challenge him. He wants good guys first, football players second or third or whatever, and I don't think Minter is going to coach that way. I think he's much more equipped to handle egos, hopefully.
Right.
Him in his coaching staff. That's the hope. And I think he'll just resonate with the players more. Like everything that these players are saying about Minter from the Chargers, man, it's all been positive. So yeah, we need some dogs. 100%. And also, I've been talking about players that we can go after. Which one are you looking at?
Louisville Ravens. He said we can't trust EDC.
You can't trust EDC. Hey, you know what? Don't trust anyone. like everything we're saying about these coaches, this is just our feeling. Like we're not if you say I don't like the moves, I'm not gonna challenge you on that.
Facts.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like I like it, you don't like it, that's cool. Like they have to show it. Like we that's how you guys need to be when we say we don't like something. You don't have to take it to heart. It's not a diss to you, right? Don't take it personal.
Right.
Like they can draft somebody, we can say, I don't like the draft pick. They can still be good. Like we just have to wait and see. But you guys, we said this on Sunday. You guys, when you guys are draft time comes and we draft another safety and we're like, we don't like that, you guys turn into this. You turn into this. Like, oh no, you're haters. You're haters. He's gonna be the greatest safety ever. Watch what he does for Kyle Hamilton. Oh, we're gonna get 20,000 picks. And then when after 1 year you sour on him and he doesn't become the player that you wanted to become right away, you turn into this.
I want you to exit this guy off the premises, and I want you to exit him off his feet and use his head to open the fucking door.
Sir, you're going to have to leave.
Leave me alone! Here we go. You're kidding me!
Sure enough.
That's what y'all turned into after 1 year.
Hey.
of a player not meeting expectations. You want them out immediately.
Bruh. Case in point. Nate Wiggins. Oh, he's all pro. Like he's gonna be the best Ravens cornerback that we got. After a few bad games, bruh, the stuff they say about Nate Wiggins, bruh.
We got a super chat from Grumpy Ravens Caves fan. Hey, thank you very much. It says Lamar said, just get me a line and I'm fine. Hendo, we need goons.
Straight up goons. And listen, I get it. You don't trust EDC. I don't trust EDC either. And we've been telling you this for years. I don't trust that guy with 100 draft picks. But this is the first season that we're actually going to see him without John Harbaugh. And if you watch the media, you've seen what John Harbaugh has been doing up in New York. And that lets you know he had a bit of control here with the Ravens. So when it came to draft picks, he had some input, maybe more than some head coaches normally would. This is the first season that we get to see EDC construct a team in his image. Hopefully, he makes the right picks. Hopefully now he trades up and gets that blue chip prospect instead of sitting back and waiting for somebody to fall to us, because we have a lot of needs across this team. We have 24 free agents right now. So somebody say something about Marlon Humphrey. He has a $26 million cap hit. Should we make him a post June 1st cut to save some of that money? Should we move him to safety? What should we do with him? Like EDC has a lot of moves. Fortunately for us, we are a month and 9 days away from the start of a new league year. And on March 11th, that's when everything's going to hit the fan. And we're going to see how this construction of the Ravens roster is going to begin. Now, normally on the first day, EDC doesn't make a big splash. He talked about it during the press conference, so we'll see. So if the first day opens up and we see him go out there and get a guy in Justin Jefferson, we talked about this yesterday, Jose. Justin Jefferson is a little bit disgruntled over there in Minnesota. If he makes a move like that, then I know that he's extremely serious about getting his team to a Super Bowl.
Yes, yeah, we did this last year. We made a video just for EDC. You know, he called, he was crying a little bit. He said, "Hey, I'm not sure what to do." I said, "Don't worry, I got you. I got a list of things for you to do." You know, John Harbaugh overruled him, but now John Harbaugh isn't there. He can listen to us, right, without that distraction. Dang. Deanna, what's going on? Hey, good morning. Says that's how they treated Tyler Loop. Oh, listen, Tyler Loop. I think was it Grails that said that they use it, that coined that phrase, positive amnesia.
Yeah.
Positive amnesia. That's what we're doing with Tyler Loop. Okay. Nothing happened. Tyler Loop made a kick for change. That's what he did. Okay. That alone buys him another year. So when he goes to training camp, you guys cheer for Tyler Loop. You encourage him. As far as I'm concerned, this is far from a Billy Cundiff situation. So, you know, he was put in a position that he should have never been in. To make a field goal to make the playoffs. This team,
your first game on the kick.
No, and Tyler Loop, I'm welcoming him back with open arms. But if he does it next year, okay. But for now, I got no beef with Tyler Loop.
Facts. And Deanna, did you get that jersey? You should have got that by now. I don't know. Did you get it? Maybe.
Prodigy says sending up prayers for Nitro Flock
Nation. What's wrong with Nitro?
What happened to Nitro? Hold on.
I hope he's all right.
Right. Oh, saying he got demonetized from YouTube. Yeah. I talked to Nitro about that a couple weeks ago. Nitro gonna be good. Look, Nitro's our guy. We got his back. We have a lot more conversations offline than you guys realize, but we all talk to each other. So yeah, YouTube does this thing, man. YouTube is you know they're some gangsters. That's why we always tell y'all, if you're going to make large donations, which we appreciate, hit up the Cash App, $ LBHT show, $ ROUG for you. Do Cash App because YouTube takes 30% of these super chats. They don't tell you guys. There should be a disclaimer, really. It should be a disclaimer, but they take 30%.
They lie. I think they take more. I did some calculations one time, and I'm like, that ain't 30%.
I agree. Same thing with the ad revenue as well. I noticed how their rates change. You know, midday. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought we were getting paid this. Now's this. And Melo, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming through, man. I'm away from home, so my husband grabbed it for me. Okay, cool.
Okay, just as long as you got it.
Cool. Yes. There's Grills right there. It says YouTube run a strict program. YouTube. Look, YouTube is just like the mob, right? They charge us a protection fee. Protection from who? From us.
Right. From us.
Pay up.
From the entity. You can't say it, but
Cash App. Yeah, Cash App. $, LBHT show, $ ROUG for Hendo.
It might be, I don't know. Have you used that so long?
Yeah, well, yeah.
We're gonna have to start using that again.
However you want to donate, that's that's great. Also, if you want to do it on a consistent basis, our Patreon is the best way to do it. Patreon.com/LBHT show, Patreon.com/ROUG. For as little as $5 a month, you know, you will really help out both channels, and you get extra content. So we do an overtime show over here every Wednesday after the main show, and Hendo puts out a lot of extra content on his channel as well. All right.
Yes.
So
and we bring it back. Hang with Hendo. So we're gonna bring it back.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And yes, happy Black History Month. Yes, indeed, Black History Month. If you watch the LBHT show, you see how we do a Black History fact, that came from Black History Month, because we started right before Black History Month. So we're, when we started, we're like, hey, let's start doing these, and it stuck. We said we're gonna do it every week, and it's been great. Yes, Google's the real gangsters. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yep. Okay, and we got a new member. Hey, salute James Green. Appreciate that. They take 30% of that too. I'm just saying. Patreon.com/RUG. You two are so gangsters, man.
Hey, be on the lookout for the link for the Discord for the 2 new members.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
I need to do that too because we have some new members on my side. I need to repost that link. That link because you can't pin the things.
Well, the link expires in 7 days unless you change it to be permanent.
Okay.
That's why if people wait too long, they can't get in. So.
Okay, got you. All right, so I'll post it like every week or something like that. All right. Couple more things, and then we're getting out of here because this is a 30-minute show. But you had anything else? I think that's all the Ravens news for now. I think there'll be some more news dropping later because we still need a defensive coordinator.
Yes. But the only other news is the ridiculousness that they called into question Lamar's lack of leadership because he wasn't there for Jesse Minter's press conference. Him, Kyle Hamilton, Roquan, like a lot of guys weren't there, and they said that people thought that they should have been there. But I think Lamar displayed his leadership by telling the team, go get who you want. Like, I don't need to have input. Get the guy, and we're going to win.
Yeah, and there's some other content creators that were kind of echoing that. I'm not.
Of course they are. Are these the same ones that said he doesn't deserve Josh Allen money?
Not the same person,
right? But in the same realm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that person say, "Oh, he should have, a lot of current players should have been there at the press conference." Why? Do you show up on your day off?
Facts.
You show up to work on your day off. You get a new boss hire. You show up there. If he gets hired on a Saturday, you show up on Saturdays.
Right. In fact, the way I show up for my boss is I come to work and give 100%.
How about this? Did anybody ask if those guys were invited? Right? Not everything is for everyone. Did they call current players and say, "Hey, can you show up to this presser?" Right? Because guys are good. This is their vacation time. They just had a long season. They some of them still getting treatment and whatnot. They call former players that are readily available, that are in the area.
Right. You don't know who's on vacation with their families.
Right.
Because you out of nowhere just set the expectation of, oh yeah, we hired him. The press conference is next Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I'm already out the country.
Yeah.
But nobody cares about that. And like somebody said, this is the first time that they're hearing about this. Do they do this with other quarterbacks? Was Baker Mayfield there for his new coaches throughout all these times? You're not going to hear this about other coaches. It's always about Lamar Jackson because he brings the clicks. It's always, he's not serious about winning. He's not there for his head coach. Jesse Minter said, I've had plenty of conversations with Lamar, and we're going to have more. If he didn't seem bothered by it, if he wasn't offended that he wasn't there, why should everybody else? Stop making Lamar ground zero for whatever narrative that you're trying to spin. Like, goodness gracious. This is why I want him to win the Super Bowl this season so badly. So we can shut them people up. It's going to quiet the noise a little bit. It's not going to completely kill it, but it's going to shut them down. They talk about him missing days in training camp. It's always something about Lamar, which other quarterbacks do throughout this league. But it's only magnified when it's him. This is one of the most respectful young men in the NFL. No controversies. You don't hear any problems coming out about our quarterback. But when it comes to the slightest of things, they have to disparage what Lamar Jackson's doing. But they don't talk about him being the only person, not just quarterback, in the league that calls people ma'am, sir, Mr., Mrs. They don't talk about the positives. They just jump right to the negatives and want to tear him down because they don't want him to be the face of this league.
Yep. And apparently, even if your grandmother passes away, that's not good enough excuse either.
Oh yeah, it was Zay's grandfather passed away, and he was at a funeral. So
grandfather,
yeah. So that wasn't good enough for them.
Yeah, they said, well, the funeral was on Friday. This was on Thursday. Oh, okay, didn't know this was that important.
We got a cash app.
We got a super chat. Hey, appreciate you. Says send in extra $5 for every new person who joins. We have 3. Can we get at least 7 more? Oh
my God, okay. I appreciate that.
I'm talking about. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Let's see what else we got here. Tanja says Lamar could have been on vacation with his family. Sam, I wasn't gonna say the name, but Sam. Right? Yes, Sam doesn't know what Lamar got going on. They already worried about OTAs and the Super Bowl not over yet. So if he doesn't show up to OTA, so what? Do you need your quarterback to be at OTAs? Has he not proven that he knows what he's doing out there? Has he not proven that he shows up to the games ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Is OTAs going to make the difference in the regular season for the new guys? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For the new players, sure. Get out there, and you got a lot of things that you got to work on. And look, has it ever been an issue for Lamar not being at OTAs? I missed that.
Yeah, it has. Well, it only after the season ended, and unfortunately, we didn't make the playoffs. There's always a narrative of, oh, he's sickly, he misses games, he doesn't show up and consistently be at OTAs. But these same old school characters, I'll say, are the same ones that didn't say anything about Flacco not getting together with his wide receivers during the offseason. They never said anything about Flacco when he goes to the sideline after a bad pick. He never pulls up his iPad and looks at the play. He never goes over anything with anybody else. It's cool for certain players to get away with certain things, but when it's Lamar, everything seems to be an issue. And you guys out there, y'all crazy. Y'all say Bobby Schmouye. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Facts.
Say amen.
Yeah, there's no issue there. They're just trying to, some people tell themselves, so some people just don't like Lamar Jackson. They've never supported Lamar Jackson, right? Like that's just a weird thing, especially right now, to make an issue of. You know what I mean? It's just weird. Like, just come out and say, hey, I just never liked. I've never liked Lamar, and that's just what it is.
It is crazy because shout out to the Lions Syndicate. We did a stream with him, and he just came out and he was like, yeah, Lamar, I don't think he's a good passer. I don't think this and this and the third. And then I read off some statistics to him, and he was like, huh? Oh, I ain't know that. I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't like him. And I said, that's all you got to say. Don't say he's not a great quarterback. Just say you don't like him.
Yeah, and then ask yourself why you don't like him.
Right.
My guy Musa is in the house. Hey, he just put out a video last night. Go check it out. Go support the Film Gorilla. All right, go subscribe over there and check out his video. He's putting out content every other day now. So check him out.
I subscribe.
There you go. All right. One more, and then we gotta get out of here. Flock from the Block says Lamar has his own off-season training regimen and he takes it serious. So trust he's working. The true Ravens fans knows he's working. Yeah, they know that too. They're just haters. That's the definition of a hater.
Thanks.
All right, that's the definition of a hater, and that's what your Samuel Njoku's and your Ryan Minks when he's told to hate by the organization, and your Bobby Baltimore's and all them. Like that's all they're doing. They low key hate on him, but when he's being successful and he's doing great, you can't really say anything. It's only when the team is down that you could take shots at him.
Right.
They haven't taken these shots at John Harbaugh ever, and he got fired. He got fired by the owner. The owner came out and said, no, he didn't step down. It wasn't a mutual partner ways. I fired him.
Yeah. That man said we had too many double-digit blown leads, and it's unacceptable. But when we say it, we're hating. When we say it, it's a problem and an issue, and we shouldn't. I'm glad you're not the general manager. I'm glad you're not the coach. I'm glad you're not the owner. But then when the owner agrees with what we're saying, then y'all get real quiet. Like, but it is what it is. We see what we see. You guys. Well, not you guys, but the other people see what they see. I'm not mad at your comments, but stop switching up, because I've watched those same people that you spoke about. When things are going bad, Lamar. But when things are going well, look how John Harbaugh turned his team around. He should be coach of the year in the running for coach of the year. Even though we started 1-5 and we went to 500, he should be in the running for coach of the year for the bull crap that he put us into from the beginning. And they do what they need to do for clicks. I mean, listen, that's their business and that's how they run it. But for us, we gonna keep it a buck. We can keep it a bean, a stack, a G, whatever, and just tell how we really feel. We're not going to pander to get views. We're not going to pander to get subscribers. We're not going to pander just to say things to get people to listen to us. We speak facts over here, and it's facts over feelings. We've always said that, and it will always be facts over feelings. Believe that.
Facts. There you go. All right. Well, we're going to end it with that. Listen, y'all stay warm out there, man. This weather is not agreeing with us. They're not trying to give us any warm days whatsoever. So bundle up. If you gotta be at work, only give them 20%. Okay, because that's about how high the weather's going to be today. All right. So,
and if you're feeling a little bit cold, we got some new merch alert.
What do we have right there, Hendo? Look at those handsome gentlemen right there.
I was there, Hendo, in the morning. Yes, indeed, and it's warm too. I want to just get it to test it out. It is extremely warm.
Where can they find that?
They can find that. Just go to the video below to my shop, Fourth Wall, Hendo/Fourth Wall, and get it. There's a bunch of other merch on there, but this one right here, this is the hottest one. I took it to work the other night. They was loving it. People in the store, trust me.
There you go. Now, my face is easily recognizable there. If you can't recognize that young man next to him, that is Hendo. Okay.
Look, the baby face. I didn't do it.
All right, y'all. We are out of here. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Be great.
Peace.